Welcome to Jack Sins It, my second channel, and if you haven't been to my first channel, it's Jack Builds It. Go check that out. Today I am working on the Supra doors and I am replacing pieces of metal in them. You will see that over on the Jack Builds It channel, but today we have something that is basically like unobtainium, something that you cannot find anywhere. And it's brand new in the box. So the car is pretty much all together as far as all the parts that I need. I have both fenders, I have the quarter panels now, I have both doors, I have the gate, but I'm missing a major part of the car. We even have the front and rear bumpers, but I'm missing the hood, the most important part of the car. Now I thought to myself, a TRD hood might look really good on this car, but when my friend Micheal called me the other day, he had something very special. All right, so as you can tell, my buddy is here and we have some very special parts. But before we talk about the special parts, let's talk about why he's here. There is a very, very high mileage, good looking car now going on a, we'll leave that for later, trip. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool. That's something you're gonna have to go check out over on Freddie's channel.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. We just fixed the car up. It looks way better than it did before, because Jack helped me fix the door.
Ah, yeah, so I technically helped you fix the door, but it wasn't, I didn't do anything. This guy did a ton of work on the car and it looks amazing. But let's take a look at what else he brought, because he didn't just bring a Lexus. You brought me something else, and it's right there behind you.
Call me Santa Claus, okay? Look, I needed to win Jack back over, and I know you guys are mad at me for helping to give this car to Jack, even though Freddie gave it to him. It was really bad, and it was way bad.
We should talk about the story about that car.
You want to know the backstory of how I got it?
So let's talk about how you guys came to the conclusion of giving that car to me, because before everybody like gets to this assumption that like, you know, oh, they gave me this really bad car, I really wanted this car.
You did.
I saw you post this up on Facebook Marketplace, and I called you immediately and was like, hey, you want to sell me that car, bro?
And what'd I tell you?
You tried to talk me out of it.
I did. I was like, dude, look, I'm gonna part it out. It's just not worth fixing, like, or I'm gonna make it a drift car, but like, I didn't even have a shop at the time, so I was like, I can't fix this car. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
It's kind of crazy.
It was wild, and you were like, okay, man, okay, and I was like, and I don't even think you were done with the Evo yet. So like,
no, it was done. It was done.
It was done. Okay. Well, anyways, so fast forward, they did the Porsche 996 Turbo, and they swapped like an engine in I think 24 hours. And I randomly, I was texting Jack about something else, and I was like, hey, what are y'all doing with that 911 Turbo engine? He goes, I'm sure Freddie will sell it. And asked him how much, and it was out of my price range. I knew it was. I don't even know why I asked him. Then I get a text from Freddie, and he's like, hey man, heard you want this engine. And I was like, yeah, no thanks, I can't afford it. And he goes, you got a Supra? And I was like, oh, I know where this is going. So I said, actually, dude, I have the Supra that Jack was wanting. And he goes, I'll trade you. And I'm like, dude, it's rough. And he goes, it's fine. I was like, I'm gonna send you pictures first. And he goes, it's fine, I'll take it. But no, like, yeah, it was bad. And I actually sent a lot of pictures to Jack of the frame rail and stuff, which you can't see with like the engine in, and
yeah,
the car was covered in like junk and overspray, so you couldn't really tell. Back when Jack originally wanted it, I sent you pictures of under the car. You sent me detailed
photos. There was like one section, you're like, oh, there's a little tiny bit of rust there. Turns out that was a really bad repair.
It was, okay, I was like, I don't know why it's rusting here. This is weird, but you know, that was some tomfoolery going on under there.
Yeah, show me what you got here though. So
all right,
we've already talked about this, but.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a OEM Toyota Supra Hood, brand new in the box that, how many of these can you go buy right now?
None.
Okay.
Zero.
So this was in my friend's barn, and his name is Rutledge Wood. So you have a piece of Rutledge Wood's car on your car. So you have Top Gear juju in your Supra now.
So if you don't know who Rutledge Wood is, this is who he is.
I'm an excellent driver and I picked the perfect vehicle. Do you have any other questions?
He's a really cool guy, but I sold him a 4Runner, and you know, I knocked some money off so he would give me this hood because I know my friend Jack needs it. And well, I might have to fix Rut's old hood now, but no problem. Anyways, it has not been opened.
Let's put it like a, you know what? Let me go around
We
back.
need to open it because it's obviously been in this box for 20 years.
Staple's still there. Staple's still there. Staple's still on that side. And Staple's still on that side. Let's
And it's got some water damage over here.
It's got a little bit. It's been sitting.
It's
been sitting on the side for a little bit.
Dude, I can't find any dates, but I mean, dude, it could have been in this box for like 20 years.
You know what's gonna happen? We're gonna open this thing up and it's gonna look like someone sat in the center
Don't
of the
say that.
hood.
Don't say that.
Let me set the camera up and let's open this up. I don't even think we gotta rip the box because I think if we...
I think we just pop the staples.
Yeah. Hood goes flying.
Ooh. Dude, the cardboard's falling apart. This is...
There's spiders in here. Dead spiders.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Now this is an unboxing video, right? This
is covered in
All right,
cobwebs.
let's try to hold the bottom with our feet.
There we go.
We might be the last people in the world to open up a brand new Supra Hood, so I'm glad we're doing it on camera. All right, please don't have any dents or
Kick
dings.
it back. Dude, that looks good.
I think we're okay.
That looks really good. Look how long it's been in the box. The cardboard has dragged across there. Dude, this thing looks perfect.
I don't feel any dings.
How's your corner on that end?
It's good. It's not bent
Nice.
up.
That's hilarious.
Ooh, dude. Let's
Sit it down.
I think we're good, man.
These are steel hoods, right?
Yes, they are steel. So the price I sold this to Jack for was very, very cheap because, you know,
Don't let him lie to you.
what
He
am
ripped
I
me
if I
off.
don't hook up my friends? I sold it to him for pennies on the dollar.
I do think there's a slight bit of damage.
No.
Do you see it? On the other side.
Is that supposed to roll like that?
Look at the other side, how hard it rolls. It rolls harder. That's nothing. That's easy to fix. You see right here?
Oh, it might.
Tiny little
you
bit.
might have to bop that out.
Yeah, that's gonna
Just
just
hold a dolly right here, and
Dude, I'll hit it with a dead blow. That should bring that right back out. But
it's probably from being on this side.
This
for
is
years.
awesome.
How about, dude? This is so cool.
This is great, dude.
It's going to the best possible one. I told Rut, I know the perfect person who needs this hood because, I mean, look at this car. It's beautiful.
Let me give these guys a close-up. As you can see, this thing has been sitting in a warehouse somewhere and someone's barn collecting dust and collecting all kinds of spider webs. But this is not the only thing that we have. We have something else here.
These I really didn't want to sell. So I got these for another project of mine and I never used them. And I've just been hanging on to these for a really long time. These are really nice Fortunato coilovers with Swift springs. The Swift springs are made in Japan. They're very comfy. These are nice, soft ride quality.
Nice.
Back in the day, people used to put like 22K front springs on Supras, and it was like, dude, you're riding a skateboard at that
no
point.
thanks.
So these are so comfortable. I have driven on them before, and you're gonna love these.
Nice.
And these I'm also taking care of Jack because he takes care of me with some parts. I need some parts from you.
Well, I got some parts. So
I was buttering you up with a good deal.
you're not coming here with parts, you know, and leaving with nothing. I do have some stuff for you. So I'm not a drifter. Mike used to drift, and he asked for these parts when I got the car if I wasn't going to put them on there. So I'm going to give him those. And also I think we should give him the coilovers that came on the Supra because guess what? We're not going to use them. And if you want to find out what he's going to put them on, you're going to have to go subscribe to Mike's channel. It's Elsie's World. Go follow the link in my description. Go over to his channel, check it out, subscribe over there, and see what he's going to put those on because he's done some pretty amazing things on the channel already. But dude,
It's been a lot of fun, man.
these look awesome. I kind of want to open them, but at the same time I don't because I know as soon as I open them and break the seal, it's just going to start getting dirty and they're going to fall out. And
I really want to see
I'm
them.
going to hurt them.
I really want to see them though.
Let's open them up.
You want to open?
Yeah, let's open them.
We'll tape them back. I have tape in the truck.
Okay, let's open them.
All right, we got to open them.
Well, here is your safety blade, sir.
Yeah, I need a good knife.
I always like a knife.
Yeah, yeah. I'm from Alabama. All right. What's up, Koru Works?
Ah, yeah.
These
Bespoke
yeah.
dampers.
Did we mention these are bespoke
Yeah.
dampers?
Set apart like no other.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. We got wrenches. A guy named Matt Paris inspected them. Yeah, 12K, 8K. Wrenches.
Nice, nice. Those are like some high quality wrenches. These are special.
Yeah. These are real nice. And we got a box in a box.
That's how you know it's good.
I hope these have Swift springs on them. Oh yeah. Jack, this is how you know I love you, brother. And Jack, I really appreciate you helping me with my YouTube channel, because without you and Freddie helping me, y'all spent hours helping me, and without you guys, my channel would be dead.
Not true. This guy's a great presenter. That looks really good.
They're not Swift springs, but these are Fortune Auto springs, and the green actually looks really cool.
That looks really good, dude.
You know, this makes me wonder. I think the color of your car should be green. Come on, man. Everyone in the comments agrees with me from the last video.
You know me already, so you know that I will probably change my mind probably 15 more times before the car gets painted. These things look really good, though.
Came with zinc-coated nuts. Not that you need them, because you have Bolt Depot now.
I like that it has the rubber caps too, though.
Yeah.
So like when I'm putting it back in the rear interior, I can cover that like where it'll look just nice and clean and not be jabbing anything. So sweet.
Quick fun fact for you, Jack. While we're here, this is how you adjust your dampening to soften or harden it. And also the preload has been adjusted, which, to get in the weeds, I'm sorry, I nerd out on suspensions. That's how tight your spring is in this perch. So these are like preset from the manufacturers. Each coilover company sets preloads different ways. So don't touch these.
You already moved it.
No. I just Can you rewind the video and see how many turns?
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll set your ride height down here. You'll loosen that guy.
I like
go
that.
Up and down.
But
these the preload should be set, because a lot of times you'll jack a car up and you can
feel it. Yeah.
Yeah, the spring bounces up and down. Yeah, so that's important. So you can actually measure this as well, just to verify that they're correct. This looks like a front, and these might be the rear. Maybe. Yeah.
These look really nice.
So there's
man.
a fork. These are nice quality, man. These
are really nice.
That's why I got them out. Like the first car I drove on that had these, they were great. Yeah, shout out Nick Swan. You know, he got me on these. Oh, look, it came with a nut on it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
See, I like it when you get hardware with stuff like this, because you never know, like your old hardware is worn out. You might try to put it on a dirty thread or something like that, and it'll destroy it.
Everything attached to your Supra was worn out.
Pretty much.
Even the hardware.
All right, so we got the springs, got the hood. Let's take a look at what I'm gonna give Michael, and then we'll pop those off really quick. And I also have something else that he wants. So let's go over there and check out what that is. I am not going to be drifting this car, so I mean, at least not with drift suspension. These knuckles were made for drift suspension. We have the extended bump steer tie rods here. We have the phase 2 motoring lower control arms. We're gonna pop these off. I'm gonna give those back to him. He's brought me knuckles that are stock, and I have lower control arms that are stock. And also, we're going to be getting the Megan coilovers, and those are gonna go with this guy right here. But there's something else here that I'm definitely not gonna use. I did put it up for sale. The guy flaked, so now you get it because you are here.
He flaked?
He flaked, and that is...
No way.
Yeah, he flaked. Go figure. And it wasn't even Facebook Marketplace. He asked me if it was still available, and I said yes. Anyway, so right here we have the transmission. This is a W58, and this will go into another car, and it will be a 5-speed, and it will be cool.
I get this transmission?
Yeah.
Back?
Yeah, you just
this one actually shifted really good.
It did actually. It did actually shift really good. It did actually shift really good. I can't talk today at all.
You didn't break it since I've been gone.
No.
I saw you do a burnout.
I did do a burnout, and it did just fine. And
I would never do a burnout.
You know what the funny part was though, is when we were done doing that burnout, you can hear in the video, you can hear click, 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 click. I'm like, that rear end is not happy. So that's something else that I got planned, and I got parts for that too. So I'm probably gonna show you guys maybe later on, but so let's pop this transmission off. Let's get it in the back of his truck, and we're gonna send this back with Mike. And like I said, if you wanna see what this is going on, go subscribe to his channel.
Wait, how much is it?
It's not free.
Can I have the clutch and flywheel with it?
Can
I have the engine with it?
No.
Can I have the car back?
No.
Please.
Not now.
I want it now. Now
much.
I want it.
So we took all the parts off, I gave these over to Michael, and now he's gonna go back to his house and install those on the car that he's gonna be working on. But now I've discovered a leak in the rack. He said this one might leak, and I do see a leak. He knew it leaked. He just gave me, he literally gave me the worst Supra in the world.
Like literally just taking those suspension parts off, half the bolts weren't tight, or they like were rusted or broken half, or
oh my gosh,
it was bad. This was a death trap. I drove this car down the interstate one time, by the way.
Did you really?
I seriously drove it down the interstate.
I believe you.
It drove fine.
Well, I mean, as far as it is now, it's gonna be 10 times better. We're gonna replace all the bolts. We're gonna replace all the broken parts. You know, the back piece here definitely is bent. We pointed that out in the video when we were starting to take all this stuff off. But I wanna show everybody what we just did, because let me tell you something right now.
So good,
like, this is so satisfying. So a lot of you guys might not know this, but Michael used to be a body man as well. I was a body man for close to 11 to 13 years professionally. I can't even remember, because some of that time was spent building mini trucks and custom cars. But you were about
20 years.
6 or 8 years?
I was in the shop. I was a collision advisor for like, I don't know, 2-3 years.
Okay.
And then I was a body man for 2 or 3 years.
Okay, so around 6 years.
I have no experience compared to Jack, but being in the shop, like the guys would always show me stuff, and I'd work on my own projects. But nothing like Jack's experience with it. And the mini truck experience is worth double, you know, your shop time.
Yeah, because you get to cut perfectly good trucks apart and destroy them.
Exactly.
So, but let's take a look at this right there, dude. Look how good that looks. You know, okay, so the reason why we're making a big deal about this is because when you lay the hood on a car that has had major structural work, like a frame rail, and you put the fender on there, take a look at the gap. I mean, we have it just sitting there, and it's perfect. I have not adjusted anything yet. It is a little close right now, but that's, like I said, because we don't have anything sitting on there, but the gap is even all the way down on this side.
Great.
The gap is even all the way down on this side. This is fantastic, and I could not be happier, because this will take away from all of the, you know, struggles and fitting and putting things together, because we know we did it right and we lined everything up perfectly. I am really, really happy with this. The next thing I need to do, though, is I need to get this thing all body worked and cleaned up, and that's why my boy is here now, because tomorrow we are going to knock out a lot of work. We're going to work on the roof. You'll see that on the main channel. But as for now, I'm going to cut this video short right here, because you guys are awesome, and thank you so much. Again, this is another behind the scenes look. We have some really cool stuff coming. I have some things that I really want to explore and see whether or not you guys like. And if you do like these things, if you like these kind of videos, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. The car is under a wrap right now, and that is because I want to protect everything that I'm doing on the car, which you guys will find out here soon in a mega episode on the main channel. But now I got something really special planned with Mike, because while he was here, not only did we get some parts off the car, we got some parts from him, and I gave him some parts. We actually found something in the middle of America. We're gonna be going there in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.